Hi everybody and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So today I have another weekly wrap up for you. I'm sorry it's a few days late. Summer just got in my way. I was going to film on Tuesday, but that didn't happen because again, summer, pool, baseball games, being summery happened. And then yesterday, if you couldn't tell, I went to the beach. Kind of forgot to put sunscreen on my face. So I literally feel like I have Botox in my face. Like this video is actually making me probably look a lot better than I feel. But like I feel like I can't even like move here because I feel like I've like got Botox. Like I feel like my face is swollen from the sun. But yeah. So I was also going to possibly put off this video because I've been waiting to finish the book that I'm currently reading, which I'm probably going to finish after I film this, but I didn't want it to get like pushed back again if I didn't get to finish it. So I'm just going to start with that book because for some reason it's taking me forever, which is weird. And that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. So weird. This has been taking me, I started this Monday night. Granted, I didn't get very far in it Monday night. I think I only got like, 30 pages in, or something, like not a lot at all. I was like reading in the car after I finished another book. And then I didn't read it all Tuesday because summer stuff. And then yesterday I read it on the way to the beach because we went to Rhode Island for the beach. So I was able to read a little bit there, and then I read this morning. I have like 77 pages. Don't judge my straw bookmark. And I only have like 77 pages left, so I'm hopefully going to finish this. This is obviously a reread for me because I've been rereading them in these beautiful covers. So yeah, hopefully I'll have this one done like within an hour of finishing this video. And then I also read, before I started that one, I read Message in a Bottle by Nicholas Sparks. I don't know what's going on with my copy. Do you think this is intentional, like, thing, or do you think somebody actually, like, laminated this book? Like, why is the lamination coming off? I don't know. But, I gave this book 4 stars. I don't understand why every Nicholas Sparks book has to be sad. But it follows this woman, and she finds a message in a bottle, and it kind of speaks to her, and she kind of is like a columnist, where she like writes columns in a newspaper, and so it kind of sparks her wanting to go find this guy. So she goes to find the guy. Obviously, love happens, and Nicholas Sparks crushes our souls as once again. And I gave this one, I think, either 4 stars or 3.5. Then I also read That Time I Joined the Circus by J.J. Howard. This has been on my TBR of wanting to buy it and wanting to read it since I very first started like reading again / joining YouTube. And this follows a girl, her father has passed away, and she's living in New York, and she's basically homeless because all of a sudden she goes and finds out that her father kind of mishandled funds, and he sent the money to her mom, who she hasn't seen since she was about 7, and her mom is at the circus, so she goes away to find her at the circus, and her mom's not there, so she kind of joins the circus to work and be like that. So I thought it was really interesting. I gave it 4 stars. It was one of those books that I liked, but I didn't love kind of thing. So that's why it is 4 stars. But I did rather enjoy it, and it did have like kind of a good message to it. I also read They All Fall Down by Roxanne St. Clair. I was kind of disappointed in this book. This is about a town where when you are a junior, there comes out, a hottie list comes out with the top 10 hot girls in the junior class, and they are known as like the hotties, and it's kind of like an exclusive club kind of thing. And our main character somehow makes the list. She has no idea how. She is number 5, and then slowly, all of a sudden, girls on this list start dying. So the first girl on the list dies, the second girl, and she gets starting to get nervous because she is 5th on the list, and she obviously doesn't want to die. So she's trying to figure out, she feels like there's more to it. Like a lot of these deaths look like accidents, but she thinks that there's more to it and that there's murder involved. Somebody said this book was funny. I didn't find this book funny. I gave it 3 stars. It was not what I was expecting. the twist of like what was going on kind of made no sense to me. I'm sorry if you've been hearing scratching. My cat suddenly decided she doesn't want to be in here. I don't know. It just took a twist that I wasn't expecting. There's a lot of Latin references in here, and to be honest, I took Spanish. I have no idea I don't really have a care about Latin. I could see it being an interesting twist to a story because Latin's not really in a lot of stories, but I don't know. It kind of was a disappointment to me. I also read 2 books kind of at the same time. As you know, I was reading Lucky by Jackie Collins. This is the second book in the Lucky Santangelo series that I've been reading backwards. And it was really dragging for me, to be quite honest. I don't know if it's because I've read all her other books already, but if you look, like, the font is a lot smaller than, oh, sorry, my bookmark fell out. The font is so much smaller in it than her other books, so it was, like, 500 pages of, like, actual, like, full-on pages, and it was taking me forever, and it's kind of slow, because it's definitely like a soap opera where there's tons of details. So once I was kind of like halfway through it, I started reading something else, because something else came in the mail, which I will show you next. But I did give this 3 stars. I'm just kind of thinking, because I'm reading it backwards, it's getting tons slower. Not that it's bad, it's just if I was reading for the first time and reading straight through, it would be really good, but the fact that I'm reading it backwards, my experience level was 3 stars. The book that I stopped reading that one for is Return to the Dark House by Lori Faria Stolores. I always get her name wrong. This is the sequel to Welcome to the Dark House, which I read last year and I loved, and I had to pre-order this one. So I got it the day after it came out. Thank you, Amazon. I don't know, and I gave this one 5 stars. I don't really want to spoil it too much because it is a sequel. I will say it's weird because I think it's just a duology, and it kind of left where I felt like another book could come next. So I don't know if it's going to be a duology or if it's going to be a trilogy. Either way, I still gave this 5 stars, and I totally recommend it. It's like scary without being scary. Like if this was a movie, no way would I ever watch it, but reading it as a book was really enjoyable, and I gave it 5 stars. So yeah, that's the books that I read this week. I've been, like, honestly, it's probably, like, all the books minus Harry Potter would have been in my wrap-up if I had made it when I wanted to. So, not too bad. We shall see. It's funny because I just made a comment on, oh no, why can't I say your name? Missy's channel the other day, last night, just saying like how I don't think I'm going to do the booktubeathon, and now I'm kind of thinking I might be able to do the booktubeathon, because my thing is, I was like, well, since it's summer and this is probably the only time that I really get to binge read, I just want to read as many books as I can. It doesn't matter if they fit challenges, but I re-looked at the challenges, and I feel like it's a lot of like just books you want to read, so it kind of fits in anyways. Probably won't get through 7 books because I signed the lease to our apartment this Saturday, and we are slowly moving in through the month of August, but I think most of my moving is going to be done next week. So I don't think I'll get the 7 books in, but I might just try anyways. So you never know. You may see a TBR video from me, and we will see.